This video is for those of you who have been thinking about starting a YouTube channel for a while and you have been putting it off, telling yourself some excuses that we will go through. I know that because I was that person. I delayed starting a YouTube channel for 4 years. And I wish a video like this landed on my feed back then because I feel like I wasted so much time. And I started 37 days ago posting daily on YouTube. And these are the things I realized only by doing the thing. And I wish I knew this because no time is ever wasted. That's why doing this because you still learn your lesson. But hey, if I started 4 years ago, who knows where this channel would be? Who knows where I would be in my life, in my business, in my work? And I'm sure that all the excuses, all the assumptions I had, actually, I guarantee you that all the assumptions, all the fears, the, the reasons, very logical reasons you're giving yourself to delay starting are going to be wiped out as you begin. Because, and I think that's one of the points, we think we need to have to be more ready, to be more prepared, but actually preparation comes as you do the thing. So practice makes perfect. Practice builds up competence, and competence builds up confidence. Even if you think you are already confident, perhaps you have a social media presence, perhaps you already speak on video, perhaps you do reels for TikTok, for Instagram, like I was doing that. But still, there was some big blocks around starting a YouTube channel. And because I was that person I was holding myself back, I want to name the fears, the exact fears I have, and what I discovered on the other hand of doing the thing, of doing the scary thing, realizing it's not that scary. It's not that scary. So first of all, and I have a few points, and I feel like I'm rushing through these things, but because I'm so excited, and I hope this video lands in the hands, in the feed of so many people, women, creators who want to teach something, our teachers, our facilitators, our coaches, our creators, artists, and you have a story to tell. Perhaps you want to build a bigger community, more solid community. You want to reach out more people. You want to build up your visibility muscles. You want to overcome your fear of being seen. You want to make money online. You want to build your business or expand your business. YouTube is a perfect place. And if something has been calling you, like it was for me, I heard the call 4 years ago, and yet I said, wait, I'm not ready. But we know that ready is not a feeling. It's not a feeling. You decide, I'm ready. I don't feel ready, but I'm moving anyway. I'm scared, but I'm doing this thing anyway. And I will find out as I go. All right. So, number one, I'm gonna address first because was one of my biggest mental blocks. I thought I needed to have perfect gear, like a DSLR camera, like the best camera, the best audio, the best speakers, mic, everything to start a YouTube channel. And that was it felt kind of overwhelming because I already knew how much editing time, how much uploading time, downloading time, transferring media in between devices, how much time that would eat up out of my week, out of my day, time I didn't have. So it was like I was postponing because I was like, okay, maybe when I can hire someone, or maybe when I can outsource that, or maybe when I learn how to make the process seamless. But that will never come unless you start doing it. And I'm recording with my phone, and I have a very, like this tripod. I think it was a gift with my Canon camera. I do have a DSLR camera, but I'm not using that because I know since I'm posting daily, I need the process to be faster. I need this experience to be seamless. I don't need more components make that could prevent me or add the possibility that I'm not recording that day because I have so many boxes to check. Just my phone charged with a battery and a mic that I was using already for one-on-one sessions with clients, with workshops online, and with my podcast. I think I actually got this, yeah, before I started the podcast adventure, which is now on hold, by the way. But yeah, so you don't need the perfect gear. You just need your phone. It's good enough. And what every YouTuber, every YouTube guru will tell you, what wins is audio. Better focus on having better audio. So rather invest in a mic, they're extremely cheap right now, rather than getting yourself a camera that makes the process much longer and more complex for you to handle. Make the process as streamlined, as simple as possible. Remove any hindrance, anything that could delay you even more. You don't need the gear, you just need your phone. Number two, this was my second biggest fear. I was telling myself, because I'm a non-native English speaker, my English needed to get better. I needed more vocabulary, a better pronunciation, better sentence construction, more fluency, more this, more that. I felt I needed to improve my English before I could start a YouTube channel. And actually, if I had started 4 years ago, my English would be 10x better right now because again, the competence is built by doing the thing. For me, and this might resonate with you, maybe you already work in English. Maybe you already have clients in English. Maybe your business is in English, like mine. Maybe you've lived abroad and most of your friends, communities, work communication is in English. So it's a subtle, nuanced fear because it's like when you have a YouTube channel, at least this was for me, I put so much pressure on myself to have this huge vocabulary, have to learn all these verbs that I didn't know yet. And I think even if it wasn't my mother tongue, I mean, I would have put the same pressure on myself, even if I decided to do the YouTube channel, because those are just like fear is just looking for a reason to block you from doing the scary thing because it's normal. That's what fear does. So even if actually your English is already pretty good, it will tell you it's not. It will find every evidence, slice of evidence to kind of convince you that you're not ready yet. Often, when we say, I'm not ready, I need more preparation, I need more time, I need to research the platform more, I need to, whatever is the thing you're telling yourself that you need more of, that's usually fear speaking. Because all of those things come from the doing. And the reason I wanted to make this video is because, man, I really wish I started this sooner because as I started, and also will add this, I thought that YouTube would drain me, would drain my energy, that I didn't have capacity to do it because I was already handling Instagram and my blog and my website and as platforms, and YouTube would be too much. And maybe if you're handling all of those platforms, it is too much. But for me, it came to a point where Instagram didn't resonate anymore. Like I needed to press pause. And I'm actively on only on two platforms right now, which is Threads, which I'm loving, and YouTube. So I also pressed pause on my podcast and decided to get a feel of how this journey was going to be like. And then when you have the proof, maybe it is draining you. Maybe you cannot do it every single day. Maybe your cadence is once a week. Maybe because you have kids, you have a family, you have more things on your plate than I do. So it's, until you start, you can make up so much excuses. You can find all the reasons not to, but you will only know for sure once you do the thing. And I will give you another very convincing reasons that that might be a lie, that it's draining you. As I'm doing this, it recharges me. Like I cannot wait. I can I could never have imagined that this would be my experience with YouTube, but here I am telling you that I look forward to recording every single day. Never. I could never have imagined that. I was assuming the opposite. I was assuming that this was going to be a grueling, full of friction, full of resistance, torturous, torture. It was going to feel like torture. And maybe the first video maybe the first couple of videos, it wasn't easy peasy. But after about day, I can't remember, I did make a video about this. The day that everything shifted, I didn't need to record, but I want because I had already videos batched, but I wanted to. I wanted to record. And that for me was the moment it shifted from something I am making myself do to something I look forward to doing. I want to do, I genuinely desire to do. And for me, this is the only feedback I need. If I desire to do something, I know I'm meant to be here. I know I'm meant to be doing this. That for me is my feedback. That's for me, it's my yes. So you will know as you do it. So I hope this is finding the person, the woman, the creator, the artist, the coach, the teacher, the facilitator who has been think see, who has been thinking about it for way too long. And by waiting some more, you won't get more ready. You won't. But if you start today, wow, I'm cheering for you. And also, this is the exact thought I had the morning of my first day of recording. Before hitting record, I spent 2, 3 hours just watching other YouTube videos, just gathering the strength to do it, the mental strength, the emotional strength to plunge into, like to put myself in front of the camera and do this thing. And I procrastinated for that long before hitting record. And at one point, I was like, all right, it's getting late. Maybe I start tomorrow. I could catch my brain. I was like observing my brain already getting in motion to block me from doing it. All right, maybe we do it tomorrow. Maybe we start next Monday. It was when I started, it was May 25th. It was a Monday. And my brain was finding every possible excuse to block me from doing the thing. And I was like, no, I'm going to find a better reason. I must do it today. And that reason is this one. I thought I can wait another week, but if I start today, in a week, I will have 7 videos already under my belt. I will be already 7 steps forward. I will already have figured out how the recording and uploading, like transferring the video on the platform and how everything works. I will have that already kind of dialed in. I'm not gonna say I will be already. It will be already walk in the park, but I will already be 7 steps ahead. And for me, that was my switch. That was game on. Hit record. We are starting today. So I would say find your, as your brain will naturally come up with excuses for you not to start, you have to work harder to find reasons on why it's better you do it. Like have a debate, counterpoints that are even more reasonable, even more effective, that make you go, yes, let's do it. Let's start today. Let's start now. And to be honest, I've been so excited about this YouTube journey that I'm thinking I'm going to start a whole new Threads account specifically for women creators who want to start a YouTube channel and have been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a while. And if this video is resonating, if you want to and share my journey there, what I'm learning, what I'm testing, what is working, and my path to hopefully become monetized, become a YouTube partner, and build my community on here because I love YouTube. I just love it. I love it. And my dream would be eventually to, who knows, maybe I will fall back in love with Instagram, but right now that's not the case. The platform has changed. And I love having this channel. I love coming on and just sharing from my heart, sharing like unscripted, unedited, and yeah, this is the other thing I will add. What made it easier for me to start was giving myself permission to just go unscripted because otherwise I would add so much work. And also, I will become better at communicating faster if I don't use a script. Also, I'm not a script kind of girl. Even with workshops, I already mentioned this in another video. I don't I get more anxiety if I know I have a script to follow. I will stumble, I will just lose my train of thought. It will be much harder for me. Whereas if you give yourself permission to show up unscripted, you also train your muscle to trust your voice and trust that whatever it is meant to come through, it will. And trust that you will deliver it. And that's another muscle. That is all a muscle. Some people are more maybe have more of a talent, naturally inclined, but we all work at it. We all get to work at it to improve, and it's a skill you can absolutely develop with practice. Just need to show up and decide to hit record. So as I was saying, I'm thinking about starting a new Threads account where I talk and share about my growth, my what the mistakes I'm making, the things I'm getting wrong, the things I'm getting right, what I'm enjoying, and tips to make it smoother. So if I create that, of course, I will share it here. You can find me there. And meanwhile, if you want more of this content, more of me sharing about my YouTube journey, let me know below. Give me a comment. I don't know who's following me here. It's so weird on YouTube. You don't know all of your subscribers unless they have the setting to be known on, something like that. So I don't know who you guys are. I don't know who is watching this, even beyond subscribers. So if you want to see more videos from me about this, let me know in the comments. Give this a like, share, subscribe, come along for the journey, come follow me, I'm so excited. I stumble upon my words. Come follow along on Threads. Today, where I think my page is hitting 1K on Threads in I think just a little over 3 months ago. I started posting consistently. It was the beginning of April. So it's amazing. There's a beautiful community of women there who are rebuilding, reinventing, pivoting, and also, of course, I will keep posting. I'm posting videos every day on here on YouTube. So subscribe, follow along. This was a very long closing. So if you're still watching, thank you. Thank you for being here. And last thing. If you are a non-native English speaker who, and you know you're holding yourself back from starting your YouTube channel for that reason, let me know below. And if enough people comment that they would like to know more about that, I will make a video specifically for us non-native English speakers that have this big fear that native speakers will hate us because of our mistakes, because of our mispronunciation, because of our accent, and all those things. Those are also lies. So I will happily debunk also those excuses, assumptions that our fear, which is natural, tends to make. All right? You guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.